All right, guys, here we go. It is time for Sonic 3. So, we're going to continue our retro series with Sonic 3. Guys, I am so excited about this one. Oh, here's the intro. So, we have Sonic and Tails on their adventure on the tornado. Sonic turns into Super Sonic. Yes, for that intro. Yes, Knuckles. Okay, guys, let's get started. I am so excited about this. So, guys, Knuckles, if you grew up around the 90s, around this point when this game came out, Knuckles was it. Like when he was finally introduced as a character, like this menacing character that just knocked Sonic flat on his behind. It was just like, who is this? Who is this character? So I miss this version of him. I miss this classic version where we first get introduced to him. So, you're probably going to hear me geek out quite a bit during this level, and just the game throughout, because this really was just something I played so much and just really enjoyed. All right, special level, guys. So just letting you guys know, so there is a strategy for this. What you want to do if you're trying to get continues is whenever you get to the blue orbs that have a big square, you want to get all of the orbs along the outside, and it'll turn it into rings. And you want to collect those rings. And when you do so, your ring gauge goes up. And as the game moves faster, it's a bit more challenging. But if you keep doing this and you collect all the rings, it gives you an extra continue. Alright. Now here you can't do it. The key is just not to get hit. But every time you have a large square of blue orbs, yep, there we go. There's our continuation. Just one more to get. And guys, this was actually challenging. The reason why I was able to go through it is because I've done this so much as a kid, but this was also really hard to do. Like Sonic 3 has some pretty interesting special stages. This is one of my favorites. But we got our first Chaos Emerald, and I'm gonna see if I can get as many as I can through this playthrough. There we go. There we go. So we'll see how many I can get, and hopefully if I can get all 7, we can see Super Sonic in this playthrough. But Angel Island, beautiful stage. You see like a noticeable improvement in the graphics. Gorgeous, gorgeous stage, gorgeous levels. And what I also liked about this game was that it also introduced like an ongoing story, which we'll see as we continue to play the game, is how the stages progress and the story all progresses as Sonic continues to make his way through Angel Island and discovers its mysteries. I forget, what was down here? What was down here? Got a lot of little secret areas here. All right, yes. So here you had your boss fights. It was just your intermediate boss fights that was introduced in this game, and I really enjoyed that in the music for it. So hopefully we'll hear that in a little bit. So yeah, there were a lot of crazy little bonus levels in here, like this bubble machine one. I used to really love this one. Try and get other little gadgets and things that you needed for the game, or shields. I'm saying gadgets, more like the shields. We'll stick with this fire one, because that's really good for this level. Oh, I think that REP meant repeat. Oh, can I get... Let's get the rings. What I also loved about Angel Island was the fact that it was called Angel Island, and then after Robotnik's droids came in and did this, it basically turned into hell. Alright, let's see if we can get this one. There we go. Same method. Now, the difficulty level of these bonus levels get more challenging each time. But yeah, the key is just not to hit, like, those white orbs. You'll just bounce back. And you don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. And the movement on this is kind of the confusing part because Sonic can only... Ooh, almost messed up there. He can only move on the lines of the square, so it's a very boxy movement that is very confusing when you first start, but you get used to it. But again, we're just going to hit the orbs along the outside so we can get rings. And then the more rings, then we can get a perfect score, which helps us with our continues later. Here we go. There we go. Keep doing it. And it continues to go faster as you play. Perfect. I like the colors on this level. That's really nice. I like that green and purple. There we go, guys! 2 Chaos Emeralds already! Just getting started. I guess you guys can tell I'm true to my word. I play this game a lot growing up. Also, what was really cool about the shields was that each one had its own feature like this, where you can just dash into the enemies. And then the electricity one, and you can grab the rings. Like, I thought that was a really neat feature that they added into this game, was just what the different shields could do. Also, what you'll notice with a lot of the different levels is that there'll be certain areas, just like this area with rocks, that you can't access as Sonic. So the whole point is when Sonic and Knuckles came out, these little areas were only accessible to Knuckles. So with the version that I have that I'm playing, which is actually the Sega Sonic Mega Collection on the Xbox, it doesn't allow you to stack both Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 together. So I can't access those levels as Knuckles. Alright, so here's our first boss battle. Guys, the music. I cannot emphasize how good the music was in this level and on these stages. Like, it had, especially like this boss fight here, it had such a New Jack Swing 90s funky sound. And that was another thing that I really enjoyed about these games, particularly Sonic 3, was that there was a heavy influence of New Jack Swing, very 90s style music in it, and also Michael Jackson's influence on this game in particular on certain levels. So you'll hear a lot of just extra notes and tones that are very, very specific to this game. And just something that I really think about when it comes down to Sonic music and the music during this time. It was very, very, it had a very strong 90s, almost kind of like a hip hop, New Jack Swing, and also R&B-ish sound to it. Like some of the notes that you'll hear featured in a lot of R&B and New Jack Swing style music. So that's enough of me geeking out over it. Let me go ahead and continue. So this level, we're just gonna just hit each square in each little, I guess you can call this kind of like a room. Here we go. At this rate, if I am able to get most of these levels cleared out, we may be able to see Super Sonic, hopefully, at a good point in the game. There we go. There we go. There we go. Third one. Yay, we were racking up those continues. Let's go. Alright, let's go to the second part. Alright, lost our fire shield. Ooh, forgot about you. Alright, what's back here? Good, extra lives. We love that. I mean, this whole island is just completely burning up. Like, if you look at it, that's terrible. It was so beautiful, and now it's just completely ruined. Still makes for an amazing stage. Alright, let's go up here. I think we're just gonna go up in this direction. Alright. Can I get up there? Oh yeah, another little feature, you can use this to bounce higher whenever you have the bubble shield. There we go. Let's try that again. Oh, oh! It's really not. I don't think there's too much of a point to that area. I think it was just there to fool you. At least that's what I recall. Gotcha. Uh-oh, almost fell off. Let's be careful. Let's see. Oh, let's get the fire one. There we go. Oh, that's right. Now this was really cool. I mean, this game really stepped up as far as just graphics and the things that it introduced in the game. You know, these cutscenes. It really at that time was that game. It still is to me. There we go. This is our very first introduction to Robotnik. There we go. So he comes behind the waterfall. And if you have the fire shield, you really can knock him off pretty quick. But I really just love the design of his machines in this game. Just very nice designs. Still quick to pick them off in some of the early levels, but that changes a little bit later. Just beautiful. The waterfall, like the graphics are just beautiful. Uh-oh. Really, Knuckles? Really? Alright, alright. Hydrocity. So, water levels. Water levels, yes. This isn't the Labyrinth Zone. It's not the Labyrinth Zone, but it is another water level which has its own challenges in any Sonic game. Such a well-designed stage. Alright, where's our bubble? There we go. Ooh. Forgot about you. There we go, a bubble shield. So when you have your bubble shield, guys, you don't have to really worry about getting the bubbles like you usually do without it. So this is actually a little bit easier when you have it. So Sonic can breathe in his bubble. Oh man, this brings back memories. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. See, I'm sitting here talking about memories and fell down. Alright, how do we get back up? Oh, here we go. Alright, so we took another route. Took another route. All good. Alright. It's amazing how much you remember when it's been a long time since you played. Like, it's just so interesting, like, how much of this is just kind of muscle memory. The background, I just love all of the details in this. Like, just a beautifully designed stage with the colors and just amazing looking background. Oh yeah! Yes, I forgot about this one. Okay, our goal here is just to dodge them. We're gonna dodge them. Jump. Wait till he gets there, or it, and just keep hitting it. Since I can bounce, we're just gonna bounce and hit it as long as we can before we get sucked up, and just repeat the process. So do it again before it starts up. You have a few seconds. If you didn't get him that quickly, he'll just start the whole sequence again, and then you just do it over again until it's gone. I like how at the end Sonic now poses. Like, he has his little pose like, yeah. Alright, so we're on to the second one. Uh-oh. Forgot about this. So we gotta make sure we don't get crushed. We're not gonna do that again. We got it this time. I just have to get my footing together. Alright, let's get it this time. We got it, we got it. Just put you on your toes to start the level off. There we go. Alright, now we're at the safe point. It'll just come right up until here. There we go. So Hydrocity Stage 2, this probably was like my favorite of the 2 levels. The music is just, it's just hitting here. Like those little swirly slides, like all of it. Like, I love the stage. This is, guys, I am really just enjoying this. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am having a blast playing this again. This is just so fun. Oh yeah, and Sonic running on that water. Chef's kiss. So just a question for you guys, especially for the ones who did play Sonic 3 or have played it. What are some of your favorite levels with this game in particular? Not quite Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is the entire story, but I'm just curious to know what is your favorite level from here, from this game. My level, I will definitely let you know once I get there. Once we make it there, you will definitely hear from me which one's my favorite stage, but I'm just kind of curious, which levels did you guys really enjoy when playing this game? That's right, I forgot about this. Spikes everywhere, everything trying to kill you. Everything trying to kill you. Here we go. Okay. I like the little shark planes. They're kind of cute. All right, let's see if we can get a new shield, maybe a bubble shield or something. Okay, let's get a repeat. There we go. I really just thought this game had some of the coolest concepts, like that gumball machine. I just thought it was really neat. I don't know if you guys remember gumball machines from back then when you go somewhere like Pizza Hut and they had the candy dispensers, usually with bubble gum in it, and you always wanted a piece of bubble gum. They had them everywhere. Usually costs like $0.25 for some bubble gum. I don't know if those things were ever cleaned out though. We'll never know. No, Knuckles. Can we be friends? Bubble. There we go. Nope. No, I want that. No, give it. That's okay. Alright, let's see if I can do a shortcut here. Let's see. I think I remember it. Alright, so we want to avoid getting sucked in. But once he finishes, you can actually jump on top of the water and kind of get an extra hit in. And then use these little blasts to try to stay on top of them. There we go. So we can get rid of Robotnik a little quick in these earlier stages, but still very cool. Alright guys, we made it through. Yeah. Give me them points. Uh-oh, getting blasted out the area and dropped in the Marble Garden Zone. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I played this. I love this level. And then running down these steep slopes. The music on the stage is just so cool. Now you have the fake spikes. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, what? What? Fake spikes? What is happening in this game? It tricked me. Alright, let's see if we can get through this one. I can't quite remember how this level flows. So we're gonna see if I can beat it. Yeah, sometimes you have to jump. Yeah, sometimes you had to jump, which also made it hard. And I couldn't go back into areas with the red, so you have one entrance and one exit. This one actually was really tricky. There we go. Okay. Do I go over here? I think. There we go. Whoa! That one didn't quite go as I expected. Whoa, okay, it got me, it got me. We might have to try that one again. These stages were kind of challenging. Alright, back to this level. This beautiful level. All the little driller things causing chaos. Okay. Oh yeah. The spinny tops. So this was a cool little feature where, like, if you're on the ground, it'll spin you across really fast. But you also have to kind of make sure you rotate on it correctly so you can get somewhere. Okay, I just got knocked out some rings. Okay, we'll have to be careful going up there. There we go. Spikes everywhere in this stage. Just the spikes everywhere. Oh. Uh-oh. Can't get back up there? Oh, that's messed up. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. Is there anything over here? Yep, sure was. There we go. So it's the spinny top. Oh wow. So there was a lot of little hidden levels like that, or areas, not hidden levels, but little hidden areas like that in this game. And that's where you went to try and find these stages. So I'm at the point, guys, where these little special zones are getting hard. So I'm gonna do my best and try and remember exactly what I'm supposed to do here. I can't quite remember these that well. Let's go. Jump through. There we go. And up in that left-hand corner, it does tell you how many orbs you have left, so that you can just know what you need to get. But the problem is usually you're going so fast and start losing control as it speeds up that you don't even glance over there. Right now I'm not even looking at it, I'm just trying to pay attention to what's in front of me. Alright, so just a few more to go, but I'm going at like almost max speed. So I don't know where it is. And if you go in one direction long enough, you will reach the other side of the level. Okay, switch here. There we go. There we go. Found them. Oh, that's not it. It's not all of them. There's one more? Seriously? Where? There it is. Ah. Okay, that one was tricky. That was tricky, guys. But we have 4. We have 3 more to go, okay? 3 more. 3 more. See? You know, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. All these points. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Go to the right. There we go. The arrow helps you out. Oh no. So, the reason why I can't get through this is because I need that spin top, and just going alone is not good enough. So we have to reset. There we go. I need to get back to that top and just do the same thing again. There we go. See? That was messed up. Yeah, this level actually, guys, I remember a lot of it, but when you first play it, you really get hit by stuff all the time because, I mean, there's literally spikes everywhere. It is interesting how much muscle memory you end up having, though. There we go. I forgot about this little part. So I need to stay on the top so that I can break through the ground. If I do it with Sonic alone, I can't break the ground. There we go. So we have to keep doing this so we can get down. There we go. I think that was it. See if I can get a shield. Yeah. Alright, get back up there. Got 15 lives, y'all. That'll work. I'm good with that. I want to say... Here's our funky music. Okay, we're really trying to dodge. The good thing is, since I have a shield, it bounces the spikes off. But we've seen something similar to this before in the previous game. So with Sonic 2, it was a Robotnik level that had that same thing that they just had the little bot do, where, you know, the gravel came from above with spikes. We saw that in Sonic 2. Yeah. Alright, straight into Act 2. That background is just so gorgeous. I love it reminds me of kind of like an Aztec Mayan style, which I really think is a beautiful level design. And keep in mind, all of this is actually on the floating island because this is where we are. It just shows you how massive that island was and just how many unique features are on it. But yeah, this is pretty much a very kind of Aztec Mayan looking level with the ruins, which, if you really think about the actual story behind Knuckles, that really would explain why this level looks like this, considering the fact that Knuckles' tribe that he comes from, they had, and we'll see this in later games, they had the temples. So this actually kind of goes into that. Uh-oh. Lost our shield. Also, you can hit these fake spikes from the side just like that. Alright, let's watch our footing. Uh-oh. Now that was messed up. That was messed up. You took my rings. And then that's just there to knock you straight into the spikes. Here we go. Okay. I think there was a special level here. There we go. See, I remember. Somewhat. Okay. I don't think I did that right. Okay, I was able to fix it. Alright, we're gonna do that a little bit differently. That gets hard to do when you speed up, so let's do it this way. Just gonna go up one, hit each square, turn it into rings. Because if you don't turn these into rings and you just go orb by orb, it makes it really hard to get through each side. Trust me, I've done it both ways. This is kind of what I found to be the easiest way to pass this one. Alright, so we're just gonna go each side just one at a time until we find all of the patches. Here we go, just like this. See, like, once it starts speeding up, you don't really have much time to react. Alright, so... and each side that has the red shows where we've already been. So hopefully that can help me narrow down where to go. Guess we'll go here. Okay, this is the only way to go here. Okay, 8 to go. So we basically narrowed down each spot. See there? Alright. Got our next Chaos Emerald. I think we have 2 more to go. Yep, that's 5, so 2 more to go. On the... I'm trying to remember. There was the bonus level that had the night-looking level that I lost at. That one, I think, was my most challenging one, and then there's one other that I can't remember. But let's try and get them. What I do like in this game is that after doing a special level, it doesn't reset your rings. Like how in Sonic 2, every time you did a special stage, it resets your rings back to 0. So it was a risk when you did it. Here, they're a lot more forgiving with rings. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it wants me to go that way. Oh, I lost it. I lost it in the mud. Oh, oh. You know that saying, got it from the mud? I'm also noticing, and this is my first time paying attention to it, but if you notice in the background, the stage is a little bit darker, like it's set later in the day. That's actually that's a neat little feature. That's my first time noticing. It's just like the progression in the level, that it's a later time than what it was in Act 1. It kind of just shows the fact, you know, the story orientation and how like each level is progressing through this game and through this through Angel Island. So that's just something I'm just noticing, is that it's later in the evening. Sometimes it's nice to come back and play this and just pick up on things you didn't see before. But yeah, I'm really admiring this background art. It's just beautiful. I'm trying to think, have we seen a redone edition of this level? I don't think I've seen it Marvel Garden done again. I know that we've seen some of the other, like, look at this. So cool. So cool. Like the statue. Yes. And then also it almost looks that the pattern's almost look African to me, like right there. Like that is just neat. I like those little statue things. More spinny tops. Okay. Do I go up? I can't remember. Oh, actually you can. Ah, shoot. I forgot if you jump off of it. Okay, that's okay. We have another route. That was just a different one where you could go up as opposed to down. And I'm pretty good with the shield that I have. I'm just gonna stick with it. You know, Robotnik, why do you want to destroy everything? Like, that's just been the theme. We destroyed the intro Angel Island level. You're just destroying everything. This is something that I also really liked about the Sonic 3 levels, is that somewhere usually in that level, just like this, there's something going on that's altering the level as you play it. And here, pay attention. Here, he's just warping the whole thing. Uh-oh. I needed to be quicker to get through that. Forgot about that. Alright, so that's okay. We'll repeat it. I think there's a few rings back here. There we go. Let's grab our few rings. Alright, we'll do it again. But yeah, he's altering the level, like, really just screwing it up, and you're just playing as you go through, which I think is really cool. Like, the level designs as he's just messing it up and you're still playing it's just really neat to me, just seeing stuff like this. Alright, so, we're gonna jump through all this, because if you don't move fast enough, they'll close in on you. And I think we're good here. Here we go. Also, if you guys notice, the stages are lasting longer. Like I'm at the 6-minute mark. These are longer levels. I'm almost at the 7-minute mark. So bigger stages. Now this one, guys, is probably one of my favorite boss fights in this whole game. Oh no, that's not what I needed to do though. So now we have no rings. But Tails, now he jumps in and helps me, you know, so we have no level left, and it's just you and Tails trying to grab Robotnik. Here's another thing. If you actually are playing with a friend as Tails in the game, you guys can do this. So you can play as Tails and have someone play as Sonic, and Tails will help fly you to higher levels in the stage. So that's a cool feature that was introduced in this game. And also kind of something that I'm trying to think, guys, did we see this in another game after Sonic 3 and Knuckles with Tails lifting Sonic to higher points? I don't really recall that, but I thought that was really cool in this game, was the fact that... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, guys. We got this next one. We got it. Just gotta be careful. But going back to that, that was actually a really cool feature in the stage. Alright, we're gonna be careful here. I don't want to be too careless. Alright, so we'll get back to Robotnik and do the same thing again. This time without me losing my rings. Alright, so here he comes. About to destroy the level. Get one lick in. There we go. Alright, so here's Tails to the rescue again. Thank you, buddy. Alright. Get him. Let's go. Concentrate so I don't do anything foolish. Alright, let's wait. There we go. But yeah, I would say this is my favorite boss level in this game because it really pulls Sonic and Tails' dynamic together as far as he's helping you beat Robotnik while you're both flying. I just thought this was really, really unique. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Tails. Alright, now it's getting later. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yes! Guys, I love this level. Carnival Night Zone, oh my goodness, this was just that zone. That was the stage, man. Like, the music was so Michael Jackson coded. Like, there is no other way to describe this. This was so Michael Jackson coded. See, like that glass break. Like that glass break and everything. Oh man, that's like Jam. It's the same stuff that you remember in like Jam, the song Jam. Like this is. So this thing up here. Yeah, so you can kind of, it has like the anti-gravity thing going, and if you spin, you can go like really, really, really fast, just like this. Alright, let's go over. I also really like carnival levels, like stuff like this. I just really like it. This is such, oh, such a fun stage. So another background thing I've noticed, if you notice, you still have the mountains in the backdrop from the previous level, Marble Garden Zone. So just another continuation that you just notice throughout the game, because you're still on Angel Island. So I thought that was a neat feature. Same mountains, just at night. All right, let's get a shield. There we go. We're racking up these extra lives. So you can hit left or right and it'll, well, you know, and in that case I hit right and it took me left. But I thought it would kind of indicate which side you can go on, but maybe not. Gotcha. Okay, we're fine. There we go. I always thought this was cool, like how you can just kind of go back and forth on this beam thing, whatever it was. I loved it. Alright, let's give it a try, y'all. Can't remember. Okay. Let's see. I think I remember this. We complete the square there. So part of it's done, like I said previously, you want to get the outside squares. I mean the outside orb so it can turn into rings. So I think that's our strategy here. We're gonna jump over this. There we go. Let me go another direction to get around there. I think there's a better approach. Here we go. Perfect. Trying to minimize my chance of getting hit. Perfect. $17 to go. Where do I go now? Uh-huh. Over there. Okay, let's set it up. No! Oh, guys, I tried on that one. I knew where I wanted to go, but my finger just hit it too soon. Ooh. We still gotta continue. We gotta continue, but just not the Chaos Emerald. Now that was messed up. Anyway. Just gotta watch out for it though. Not just run straight into the robots. Okay, that's good. That's good. We like that. Let's go back up. So the other kind of carnival-like stage that's in here, I don't know if you guys remember, there's the two-player part of the game. When you're at the title stage, you can actually play with another friend with the Grand Prix and Time Attack, where you play like these specialized levels, and one was called Balloon Park. That was kind of similar. It had really cool music. You know what? I might actually, just as a little blurb or just a little extra piece, I might just play those little Grand Prix levels just to show them. They were very fun, especially if you had someone else to play them with. Sometimes I just played them alone if I didn't have anybody to play them with, but they were just like 5 extra stages with their own sound and music. All right, so this here, if you get on the top, you want to hit them or hit it. Open that up so that the top can hit the machine. So that's your strategy. Keep that open. Oh, I love the music. It's like, come on. There we go. You want to do that before it basically destroys this part, because if it does and it destroys all the block, you just die because you don't have anything to step on. So you want to do that as quick as possible. There we go. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, so what we get here is the remix to Carnival Night Zone as a stage, as far as the music goes. And actually, if you really think about it, the second level basically was a remixed version of the first levels of each stage, so very interesting. All right, let's go. So we have the cannon here. There we go. Oh. All right, let's get it right. All right, let's get it together. There we There we go. Had to get my act together. These little interesting things. Our barrel friends. All right, so we're going to be seeing more of that later. So here's the thing. This is a very confusing mechanic that was not described really or shown anywhere else in the game. But when you're on those barrels, pressing up and down as you're moving around on it actually allows for the barrel to go up and down. Now, if you did not know that, you would jump up and down on that barrel in order to try to move up or down. And this actually comes to get you later if you don't figure that part out, which was something that many people did not figure out. Uh-oh, Knuckles! What's this invisible beam? This invisible beam that you have around you. Okay. Can I get up there? I'd like to hop over there and get that little... it's okay. We'll just do without it. Let's go underwater. Water, water. Alright. The balloons can work as your bubble, which makes sense. Alright, so at least here, instead of the water going up, it's going down, so it's helping us out. It's getting drained. Alright, enough of this. Enough of this. Enough of this. Just wasting time. Okay. There we go. All right, let's keep going. You know, there's so many little booby traps everywhere. You really can't go fast in one direction for very long. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think it's cool the fact that this level, they kind of turned the lights off on it, or Knuckles did. You know, just being the menace that he was at that time. The troublemaker. There we go. Lights are back on. We can see now. Alright, let's see if I can get a little shield here. Okay, let's repeat. Flame. Oh, electricity. Either war is pretty good. Alright, the famous Barrel of Doom. And you knew it was bad when they actually put the door behind you. So, for most of the times when you're playing the game, like what I described before, you jump up and down, or at least you think that's what you needed to do to get motion on the drum. But, if you did this, you ended up wasting all your time. So what you actually had to do was press up, down, up, down, up, and then continue to do that until you're clear to go down. And if you do it too high, you actually hit the roof. Now, guess who took forever to figure that out? When I was younger. Me. It took me forever to figure that out. So, I often died there. I got a time over because in the game, if it goes up to 10 minutes, you lose your time, and really could not figure out how to get past that. So that that was a little Barrel of Doom that really caught me up back in the day. And what about you guys? Did you guys get stuck on that little section, or was that something that you actually kind of figured out? Because I can tell you, I did not. I did not figure that out until much later. So, Carnival Zone was basically where my adventure typically ended, because I just could not figure out how to get past that barrel. But luckily, we eventually learn things over time. So, all right. Knuckles. Oh, he just snickers each time and just runs off, and it's like, oh, there you go. Time to go off to the boss fight. So here is actually more beneficial if you had one of the electric shields. And I actually forgot about this coming here, but... Uh-oh. If that worked, you really could just hit him multiple times. And see that? I got trapped. You don't want to do what I just did. You don't want to do what I just did. So we're going to try and do that a little bit cleaner. But if you had the electricity shield, it actually really protects you during this boss fight. So let's just do that again. Alright. Knuckles runs off again. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna lead Robotnik to the end, let him drop his little ball. Gonna pull us in. And then here, when you jump... And actually, I haven't done this much. Uh-oh. Actually... just hitting him just like that does good enough. I forgot about the little, kind of almost electricity static jump movement that you can make Sonic do. And you do that by jumping and just tapping the same button again. But I forgot that actually worked here. See there? Forgot all about it. All right. Let's keep going. Cannonball. Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay, guys. So remember how I said I would say later which stage was my absolute favorite? This is it. This is it. Ice Cap Zone, I would argue, is probably one of the best levels of the Sonic franchise. Okay, and I get it. That's probably an opinion to have because the classic Sonic games have some amazing levels. But I will say this stage music alone, this right here, is one of the main reasons why I think this level really is elevated to basically a top level in my opinion. So just a little bit of background on this stage. So there was Brad Buxer, who worked with Michael Jackson, and he was a keyboardist and a composer. And he was a member of a group called the Jetsons, and that was Jetsons, Jetsons. And the Jetsons had a song called Hard Times. And Hard Times, he recomposed that song and basically used it for this level, for the Ice Cap Zone level. So, you know, just as a little bit of a homework assignment from Naven, just go look up Hard Times by the Jetsons and come back to me and tell me what you think. But that song and Ice Cap Zone 3's music is basically one and the same, and it sounds amazing. And I'm also a big fan of ice levels or cold levels, and again, just such an amazing level. Just love Ice Cap Zone. Now, while I'm talking, I'm trying to get through this last little level here. Let's see if we can do it. Okay. All right. Come on. Good, good, good. Okay, let's see. Okay, right now I'm not as concerned about... Ooh. Oh, goodness gracious. I was about to say I wasn't as concerned about getting a perfect score with the rings, but it still got me. Alright, still got me. But yeah, me blurting about this level again, this is just one of my favorite stages. What I also like about this stage too is just like when you're down here in like this deep cave, it's just, I don't know, you got the crystals in the background. It just feels like you're just somewhere very isolated. So this music really complements it very well in a very like, I don't know, just Sonic 3 kind of 90s way. Now, what I will say is that the Ice Cap Zone music is probably my favorite stage music from the classic game, so... Even if you feel there's another level that you would rank as top level, I would say that this stage here has, like, probably the top music in my opinion. But give me your opinions in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. Let's see if we can get a shield. Oh, extra life. Perfect. Oh, well. Alright, let's slide. There we go. further down. Oh, let's spin into that a little bit better. There we go. Oh, okay, I gotta jump and time that a little better, or what'll happen is I'll endlessly go down this same loop. And I thought that was kind of cool about this level. This game kind of endlessly loops you, this particular stage, if you do not get your timing correct. So let's get that done right. Alright. Can I just jump across? Nope. To have this perfect. There we go. I used to have that perfect. Well, let's not fall that down. There we go. Alright, let's hit that again. Oh, fell all the way off. Go back there. I forgot about the backdrop. Beautiful. So I love these glaciers in the background. Oh, it's just so pretty. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous background. All right. We're just gonna keep hitting you. Oh, well. Wasn't supposed to get hit like that. Oh, he just out of my way. Gotcha. There we go. All right, let's keep it going. How they freeze like the little item boxes in the level because it's cold. Just little details like that I just think are really cool. See if I can go higher. Okay, maybe not. There we go. That's that speed. Gotcha. Oh, there we go. See, if you time it right, you can just kind of fly past that part as opposed to trying to, I guess, being stuck a little bit further down. But yeah, if you run fast enough, you can kind of skip quite a bit. Which is what we're doing here. Because the second part of Ice Cap Zone, I remember being kind of short. Like, this isn't as long of a level. Like, you kind of speed through it pretty fast, which is unfortunate because I really, really like this stage. And we already got Robotnik. Let's see, can I remember what happened here? Oh, we have the perfect shield. Just hit him over and over. You just don't want to get caught up in the middle just like what I did, because it'll just freeze you, but you gotta time kind of what's going on, and then he'll change the pattern. So I'm sorry, guys, that's not looking all that all that good. So let me stop fooling around. Uh-oh. He You got me. Okay, alright. Alright. Let's not have that happen again. Let's get a few rings. But when I had that, when I had the shield, that actually was the perfect shield for that level, for that part, because of the fact that I could just kind of boost myself up and hit him easier. But we'll get him this time. Just a little bit careless. There we go. Timing was a little too slow there. I gotta get off of that a little faster. Give me that ring. Thank you. Ah! That was messed up. See? Oh! That was so messed up. Oh man. This is a little bit more, you know, I think maybe I done lost my rhythm a bit, but I don't remember struggling with him as much as I am right now. Let's get it together. Get it together. Okay, let's do it again. There we go. Alright, we'll get him when he come back around over here. Come on back. Come on back. There we go. And you just hit him from the front and that's it. See? That's how easy it was supposed to be. I don't know what I was on earlier. Oh, that was funny. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, yes. Launch-based zone. Legendary. So this is where you have the death egg being constructed in the background. And like this cool music here. I love how I keep saying go. This has such a Michael Jackson vibe to it. But again, this is why I would say like Sonic 3 and Knuckles absolutely is an amazing game, but Sonic 3 in particular, especially with the music that you know, Michael and Brad Buxter contributed to, that's what really makes this game stand out, and which is why like Sonic 3 really holds such a special place for me. In particular, it's just such a well done game. What was the point of that? Oh yeah, I remember I can go through here. There we go. Oh, there we go. Heck yeah. Got me. Knew a trap was coming soon. Ooh, that was not expected. Ooh. Be a little careful. Oh, we get to do that again? Yeah. Okay. Be a little more cautious here. That was interesting. Okay, brought us back to the same spot. Alright, that was a cheap shot last time. There we go. Easy. I don't know why I got hit the last time. Let's keep our rings. I'm struggling keeping my rings. I don't like that. Struggling. But yeah, I love the aesthetics of this level. Just the fact that, you know, now you're at the point where you've seen the construction on the floating island where, you know, Dr. Robotnik is creating the Death Egg. Or actually getting ready to launch the Death Egg, because we did see the Death Egg in Sonic 2 at the very end. But he has a base on this level, and he's trying to build or construct more things, so... But I loved how, in this game in particular, each level is constructing like a whole storyline. Whereas like, in the first two Sonic games, the levels were levels, but they were a little disconnected. You went from one level to the next. Here, there's actually a progression of the story per level, and you see it, you know, at this point. Ooh, that's not what we were intending. Gotcha. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, just a little quick trick. If you just sit here, they'll just keep coming and running to you, and you know, you can just get more and more points. Just a little thing to do if you care about getting points, but yeah, you can just sit here and endlessly do this, and they'll come and you'll continuously get points. We're not going to do that, but just a little trick I wanted to show. I remember that part. Oh. What's in that box, Robotnik? Knuckles! Buddy! You're throwing bombs, man! Like, what? What? I mean, to be fair, he is destroying, like, part of Eggman's base, or, like, Robotnik's base. So, I mean, to be fair, this is invading his home. Get ya. I don't think I remember quite what to do here. Okay, oh yeah, you just hit him from the side. I think that was it. That's all I can remember. Yeah. This one wasn't that bad. I don't really get what I'm looking at, though. What is it? The difficulty levels of some of the mini-bosses really vary. Like, sometimes you really... Like, especially for a last level, that one was pretty, in my opinion, straightforward. Not as difficult as some of the earlier ones. All right. Part 2. Oh, now we got the water added in. There we go. Gotcha. There we go. So in this one, we're a little bit higher up, it seems. Oh, let's see if we can get a shield. Let's go for that. Come on, give me a shield. Give me a shield. That's what we need. There we go, fireworks. Oh no, no, fire doesn't work. We have water in this level. That's just gonna vanish immediately, like it just did. That's not what we wanted. I don't trust speeding. Oh, I forgot about these. So, this game introduced this little thing where it's just robotic and you hit it and you get hurt. Very cheap, because you don't see that until just now, like I did, and I actually forgot about them. It's a little cheap trick. Serves no other purpose than to just hurt you. Okay, under the water we go. Oh. Okay. Alright, tighten up, tighten up. Not hit stuff. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I guess that was needed. Level kind of launches you into different areas you don't expect. Alright, let's be careful. Sorry guys, a little bit more sloppy. Gotta be careful. Ah. Alright, let's go through the water slide. Go tubing. Okay. Okay, we got lasers. Okay. Oh, that was messed up. Trying to get your rings. There we go. Let's go. Alright, let's skip you. Oh. I'm not sure the purpose of these little things, but they work. Am I going forward or... I guess I'm going forward. That just reminded me of what we just came from. But I feel like I'm going the right direction. There we go. Alright, let's do it again. I like that. I like how you can kind of just start running upside down with the way the level does it. I like that. You get more of that, you know, just these little interesting ways to run. There we go. Let's get a shield. Let's repeat, I guess. Bubble? Bubble works. Bubble. Okay, 1-up is fine. Oh, missed it. Alright, we got a bubble. Got a bubble. Ah, I remember this. Gotta be careful. Alright. What we want to do... I want to say I remember there was a way, if I can do it, to get over there. Okay, maybe not this time, but I felt like there was a little shortcut in there. Ah, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna take his vehicle. Hey, Knuckles. I like how we just drive straight into him. That's it for Knuckles. That's it for him. Oh, man. All right. So we're here. Oh, I think I remember now. All we're really doing is hitting him. That's it. That's not what we wanted. We didn't want to lose our rings, but... There we go. Got him. Now he's flying off like a coward. Ah, here's where it gets serious. You gotta hit him at an angle. Not up, not too high up, not too low down. Love this music. Oh, okay. Alright. Go a little faster. Uh-oh. See, when you get caught, this is what happens. Get your ring back. And do it again. Oh! Okay, I thought he was coming from the other way. Let's reset. Okay, I'm not getting my rhythm in. Yeah. So that was just me being out of rhythm. Let's get this right. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna keep doing this. There we go. Again. Gotcha. Alright, so we're just gonna repeat the same pattern. Same thing. without getting hit. But that's the thing, you have to hit him at the right angle. Like, not like what I just did. Not that. Because he'll grab you otherwise. Okay, let's do it again. There we go. Got him. Got him, got him. Up. Things exploding, falling apart. Now we're falling. Sonic's just looking up as he's falling. Oh, let's see what happens. It blew up. Or did it? Yeah. Love it. All right, guys. So we got through Sonic 3, which again is one of my favorites. And also like this ending music here, I love it. So it was also said that the ending theme for Sonic 3 was used as the basis for Michael Jackson's Stranger in Moscow. So if you ever go back to listen to Stranger in Moscow, you can completely hear this. Which I thought was really cool because I'm a huge fan of that song. But yes, guys, this was fun. Like, I had a blast playing Sonic 3. I hope you guys had fun just joining along with me on this one. It's such a great game alone, and especially in combination with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which when back in the day you actually had both cartridges, you put them together and it went straight into Sonic Knuckles for the next level. But what I'll do is I will get through this since we've just finished it, and then the next game coming up, obviously, it will be Sonic and Knuckles. So we'll get into that next. But this is fun. Love this game. I'm enjoying this series, and I hope you guys are enjoying the classic Sonic Genesis versions as well. It's just nice to go through and see the journey, especially from the very beginning up through Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and just some of his other games. So this has just been fun. This has really been fun. And just looking at like the names for the Sega Sound team, and this is just so nostalgic for me. Just so nostalgic. Just oh man. Just such a fun game. Such a fun game. But yeah, so Sonic and Knuckles will be up next. That'll be the next game we complete for the classic series. And also, if there's a few other games that you guys are interested in, particularly with the Sonic series, having me play, especially some of the classic games, also just give me some comments below as well. That gives me some feedback on what you guys want to see. But yeah, guys, great time. Great time. I'm just listening to this. Oh, presented by Sega. We had 2 left. Oh, Knuckles got it. Knuckles got it. All right, guys. All right. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.